50 years as an artist, he's found recognition in the film world as a subject in an Oscar-contending documentary. But will our next guest, Robert Senandela, find acceptance among the art establishment? Thanks for joining us, Robert.
Thank you. Nice to be with you.
Nice to have you. You were painting soup cans before Andy Warhol.
That's right. That's back in the 60s. And some people ask why he's more famous than I am, and I have the answer right behind me. As you can see, I chose Heinz tomato soup, and he chose Campbell's. So it was just kind of the luck of the draw. But let me say something about Heinz tomato soup. It really is better, and so I stand by it to this day.
Okay, so why has it taken you so long to get recognized?
Well, okay, in the development of my art, I went beyond soup cans, and at a time when I think that the art world was more interested in art for art's sake, and many very interesting isms came out of it. You know, you had abstract art, you had minimalism, you had all that kind of thing. But my real interest in painting is painting objects, painting what's around me. Example is the mural that I did for Le Cirque a number of years ago. Painting has 191 recognizable patrons of that famous restaurant. Now, obviously, it's a different skill level to do a painting like this than it is to do a soup can. Not that I'm putting down one or the other, but I like to think that I have a wider
you have a broad range.
Command of what I can. Broad range, yeah. Thank you for that.
So the documentary about your life is being considered for an Oscar. So what's it like to be discovered after 50 years?
Well, it's you know, it's a kind of a strange feeling, mainly because so many of my friends and even people in the art world have said, well, Bob, you know, you will be famous after you're dead. And I just don't intend to, you know, it never was my idea to wait that long, you know.
Right.
So I think the movie has helped, will help that aspect of things.
What do we learn about you and your work in the movie? And can you talk about some of your favorite pieces?
Sure. You're going to learn a lot about the art world itself. You're going to find out that maybe it should be regulated the way Wall Street is regulated. Not that I'm for regulation necessarily, but as it says on my on the film poster, it says it's not what they show that bothers me, it's what they don't show. So that's the kind of thing you'll learn, as well as you'll see many of my paintings, and it will just give you an insight to the world of art and what it takes to stand up to the commercialism of the art world. And I never paint for the marketplace. I paint what I want to paint, what I think is important to paint, and that's the kind of thing that I guess the viewers have. You know, they seem to like that particular story.
Right.
And where you can get it, where you can see more, is at rsenadelagallery.com, and you can probably get to the trailer and to about 200 or 300 pieces of mine that I've done.
Well, very good. You're famous now in our minds. You didn't have to wait until death. And we can't wait to see the film. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care.